everyone. Welcome to our fourth podcast. Today we're going to be making wire baskets. Super excited about this. They're super convenient and you can put tons of different stuff in. So Brittany is going to get started with that.
Yeah. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some wire mesh. You can find this at hardware store or something like that. And you're gonna need some round nose pliers, some bent nose pliers, or I guess one or the other, but I like using both. And then also just a wire cutter. It's really helpful to have a wire cutter and not just a scissors because it'll like
Mess the scissors
yeah,
up. It'll probably like dull the scissors if you just use that.
So you can find these at craft stores and things like that, places like that. So yeah, so let's get started. So these are kind of like bigger ones. We're just gonna make smaller ones for the sake of time today. But you can really alter it and customize it to however you like. So the one I'm making here is, I believe, 5x7. That is like the bottom of it is 5x7. So that's what we're gonna judge a lot of the measurements off of. And Julia's is 6x6, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 6x6. All right. So now this is the most difficult part, cutting it out. So the bottom, you have to decide what you want the bottom to be first. And it'd be helpful to like draw this out on a piece of paper, just so you know. So you want it, let's say you're doing 5x7 like me. You want to do 5x7, and then you have to decide how tall you want it, okay? I just made this little one 3 squares high. And then you just draw it out accordingly. So, so here's the 5x7 square, and then you add 3 squares there, 5, 5, and you just go out on each side.
So it basically just looks like a little cross then
Yeah.
almost. So just think of it as like folding up a paper almost. Like, so that's how, this is like the ends that are out are gonna be how tall it is.
Yes. Now, another tricky part is how, when to leave the spikes, we're just gonna call them spikes because I don't know what else to call them, when to leave the spikes out and when to cut it down so that it's flat.
Pretty much just like the open squares is what she's talking
Yeah.
about. When there's not like that top part over the squares, they're just like open end pieces.
So you're gonna start at one of the sides, not any of these top ones, but one of these sides, okay? So I just started here and I cut it down so that it's flat, right here, no spikes pointing out. And then the next 2 sides, you're just gonna go in a row here. The next 2 sides, you want the spikes to be out. And I'll show you a picture here. So you want those spikes to be out, and then the next one, you want it to be flat. So it's gonna be flat, spike, spike, flat, spike, spike, flat, spike, spike, like that. Until you get all the way around. So that's gonna take a little bit to cut it out, but once you do, this is what it'll look like. All right, next, we're gonna fold the sides up. So I'm just literally gonna fold it up. So there's 90 degrees there. Fold each side up. Yeah, it's definitely easier this way.
Yeah,
than
sure.
having, especially to cut out these big ones.
more time consuming.
All right, so it kind of looks, it's starting to look like a basket. All right, and then you take one of these pliers. For this one, for the sides, you're gonna want this round one because you're gonna be curving them into a circle. So yes. So you're just gonna take one of the spikes on the side and you're just gonna twist it until it wraps around that next side, okay? So that it connects the two. So I'm just gonna keep wrapping.
Basically just like a little loop around it till so it connects.
All right, so this will take a little while. It will. So you're just gonna do that on each side. right, so now your sides are connected. So now we have to figure out what to do with the top, because right now it can seriously stab.
Yes.
And we don't want that.
You don't want to leave it like that, for sure.
All right, so you can finish it out in 2 different ways. What I did with these is I used the round pliers here, and I just twisted it into little loops up at the top here. Just adds a little something, you know. So, Julia, do you want to do the loops at the top?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So she's gonna do the loops, and I'm gonna use this pliers, and I'm gonna bend these top spikes completely down, so there's no loop, and it just looks like wire mesh.
Yeah, either way looks super cute, but we're just gonna try to mix it up to give it some different looks. You can kind of customize it to however you want it to look.
This is what it looks like when it's finished. Super cute. So mine just looks a little flatter on the top.
Yeah, I really like how both look, but the looped edges just give it a little extra something, but the flat edge is definitely a nice look too. So either way is definitely great. I really like both. So yeah,
we made it safe for children.
Yeah.
So there's not spikes on the top.
Exactly. Yep.
All right. And what's super nice about it is like you can get this size or around this size at Target, Walmart, something like that for about $15. And with this, it hardly costs anything except for like you get some mesh. But other than that, like it's great. It costs like a lot cheaper, and you get to customize it to however size you want, which is great.
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely seen things like this at like Marshalls or Home Goods for a whole lot more money.
Yeah.
When this is like, it doesn't take a whole lot of time, honestly, and it's just super affordable and cheap.
So win-win.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, uses, you could honestly pretty much use them for anything. I really like the small ones for like, especially college students like us, for like on your desk, you could put like even little notepads or sticky notes or something in something like this, or you could make one like this size or even this size and put like your pens, pencils. Yeah, exactly, honestly.
Anything.
And you could stack so many of them on your desk too, and they look super cute beside each other. So yeah, definitely you can use them for a whole lot of things. I was even thinking you could make one like almost like 2 or 3 times the size of this and just put them like even like in your living space and put like blankets in it or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, you can really use them for anything. So it's great. Yep. So
yeah. Well, thanks for watching this week, and tune in next week for another video. Thanks for watching.
see you
Bye.
guys.